Hey everyone, welcome to a new segment of WizNews that we're calling WizNews After Hours. My name is Gabe, I'm one of your hosts, and I'm joined by the incredible, amazing, talented Sunnya. Say hi.
Wow, hello. Gabe is also equally talented, so keep that in mind, please.
Debatable. Um,
No.
we've been wanting to, have a segment of WizNews that's a little bit more conversational and get to really
Yes.
connect with players and go in depth on the topics of the month. And we thought, why not make it its own podcast slash show thing?
Yeah, definitely. It's a really nice way to just talk about what happened in the past month and not just have it be regurgitating information, just kind of sharing it with you, talking about it, how we feel and all that. So,
Yes. And this month we have a big lineup for you. We're really excited to get started. So, let's start with a topic that I'm sure everybody's thinking about right now, and that's Rebellious. And I know you know a lot more about this than I do. So why don't you take it?
yes. Okay, so wow, Rebellious. It's something we've heard about. It was talked about a year ago. There was a Q&A. But this month was a chance for everybody to see what's been going on with it and to finally get a date on when this update is happening. So it was so exciting. For me personally, working on the trailer, it was a very different perspective. I had to work closely with Flip and other people on the GD team to see
Yeah,
what's
for
going
sure.
on. But oh my gosh, it was incredible just seeing everybody get excited when the trailer came out. It was just fantastic.
I
It
know
was
I
great.
can I can speak from experience, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's the month! Like we know when it's gonna happen, July 4th. I'm just
Yes.
counting down the days."
Oh my gosh, yes. I literally if my computer wasn't so whack, I'd have the website, the Rebellious site open, just looking at the countdown every day. Like, please, I can't
My
wait.
computer can't handle more than like five
Not,
tabs at a
yeah,
time, so
yeah,
whoops.
pretty much. So, but no, it's so exciting. And yeah, Gabe, what were some of the things you felt like stood out or things you're excited for with the update?
Oh my gosh, I mean, there were just so many new things that I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I think something that I'm really looking forward to is the magic rework and that professions rework.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love professions. I'm a master herbologist. It took me forever, but I finally got it. Um,
Yes.
and the spell system, maybe this is my chance to get better at dueling. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah, they're changing the system to make it more customizable. So it's just so exciting. Just you can really be the type of witch or wizard you want. So it's
Definitely.
so nice, exciting. Whew. I think for me, the best or most exciting thing for me was really the mobs. Seeing the troll and those other new mobs in the video, well, having them recorded for the video, but just seeing them and seeing the cool new locations that the build team is working on just
Oh my
makes me so
gosh,
excited.
yes. The new
Oh,
builds,
so
the
cool.
exploration. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Oh, it's going to be so good. The map is incredible. I cannot emphasize that enough.
And I know that we have some little sneak peeks and trailers and podcasts that are going to be released on the topic of
Yeah,
Rebellious. Do you want to talk a little bit
yes.
about that? Hints?
Yeah, for sure. So we really want to inform everybody what's going on. And so we're trying to find different types of videos to tease different things. So we've had the trailer that talks about the different parts of the update, but we want to have other type of videos that go more in depth with, for example, showing parts of the world map or quests, for example. And so we're going to use other types of videos to bring more excitement towards those things.
For sure. For sure. Well, we're all super excited to see what comes next. I know I am.
Yes, it'll be great, I hope. We'll see.
And in other news, there has been a huge spike in players, which is amazing. But we also want to remind everybody to stay safe and stay healthy. I think right now it's the most important thing to come together as a community and really be there for one
Definitely.
another. So
Yeah.
Potterworld's a great way to do that. So we want you to have fun and enjoy your time.
Yeah. Potterworld is just an escape for everybody. And it's so nice seeing everybody, like old players, new players coming together. But it's really important just to make sure that we're all safe and making this community like a good escape and having
Yeah.
fun at the end of the day.
Oh my gosh, all of the old staff members from when I
Oh
joined the
my gosh,
server are coming
yes.
back and I'm just like fangirling. You know, I'm like, "Oh my god, you taught my first class."
Yes. Oh, it's so nice just seeing like old friends. Like it's just incredible. Like being able to catch up, and some of them are becoming staff again. It's just so great. So something that also happened this month that, well, in my opinion, was really fun, and I know Gabe, you worked on the trailer for this, was the Spring Festival. Ooh.
Ooh.
So yes, honestly, I really liked it. I think it was a fantastic event. Unspeakables worked really hard on it behind the
I
scenes,
loved
and
it.
yes, you were able to see kind of like a sneak peek of how the potion system is going to work in Rebellious also. So
I know.
that's
I was
cool.
like, "Wow, I'm already terrible at this."
Oh no.
But
Oh
it was so much
yeah.
fun.
We also managed to get some time in Jess's busy schedule to do an interview and talk to her about what it was like to lead the event. So here's
Took a
how that
lot of
went.
gold to get her to
Oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah.
all the way from her unspeakable office. Okay, and we're here. Welcome, welcome. We wanted to ask you a few questions about the Spring Festival event that recently happened on Potterworld. So why don't you introduce yourself first?
Hi, I'm Jess, and I am a serpent, and I am on the Unspeakable team, and I was leading the spring event and just kind of planning and all of that stuff.
Nice, nice. I can speak from experience. I love the event so much. I don't know about you, Sunnya, but it was really hard trying to make those Choco frogs. Like I couldn't make one.
Oh yeah. I mean I loved the event. I think for me the challenge was the mandrakes. Oh, the way they would just like freeze you in place
Freeze
was
you,
just,
yeah.
oh, it was insane. But I loved the event. Otherwise, like everything was nice. I remember the build from 2017, so it was really nostalgic. Just remembering
I
that,
know.
I really liked it.
It was awesome. Anyways, we know that you led the event, so we wanted to ask you a few questions about it. The first one being, what was it like leading this event? Tell us a little bit about your experience.
So it was a little bit challenging at first because it is the first event I ever led, and so getting used to managing everything was a little bit fun, but it was overall really fun, and it was fun to help come up with the idea for the event and also just see it come to life.
Nice.
Nice. Whoa.
You mentioned how it was challenging because it was your first event. What do you think was the most challenging part of it? And how did you overcome those challenges?
Mostly learning to communicate and with everyone else and make sure that everything was getting done on time and everything was being done correctly and all the little like managing things that came up and learning to just handle those was probably the most challenging part.
Nice. Honestly, I can't even like tie my shoes, so that's pretty impressive. And of course, there's a lot of challenge when it comes to planning events, but there's also a lot of fun stuff as well. What is personally your favorite part about putting this together?
Honestly, seeing the end result is always a fun part, and also I always like the beginning planning where everyone's just throwing ideas out there and trying to figure out what would work best, what we think the players on the server would like the most, and all of that stuff.
Yes, there's so much that goes into it. Just even being an unspeakable is so much like mind like thinking. Wow, I can't speak,
Mind
but you
Mind
know what I
thinking.
mean. But you know what I mean. It takes a lot of thinking and brainstorming and collaborating. And honestly, like Gabe and I said, we loved the event. So what we wanted to ask you was, how did you feel about the end result? What did you like about the final event?
Um, I'm pretty proud of the end result. There are, of course, always things that when something's done and you start getting feedback on it, you go, okay, yeah, I could have changed that. But I think overall, I'm happy with how it is. I like that there's the little bit of competition that's completely different to a house based competition, and we introduced a new model of the little Choco Bunny, and I just think it's kind of fun, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
Honestly, delis for the win. I'm so excited.
Yes.
The last thing on our list is we wanted to leave it up to you and see if you wanted to add anything regarding game design or the events, planning the events. Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, the fact that game design can always use new members, so please apply. That is it.
Nice. Unspeakable apps are open. Seer apps are open. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. And great job on the event.
Thank you.
That was so much fun. I love talking to Jess. She's so passionate about events, and I'm excited what she does next, honestly.
Definitely, Jess is a really hard worker and just honestly really fun to talk to. So.
Well, did you get a chance to take a look at all the nominees for the housing competition?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, I wish I was so good at building. Well, I mean, I wish I was good at building. I'm not, so.
Literally, like, what the heck? I used to think that I was a mediocre builder. You know, like, I could, like, build a house in a pinch or, like, a set for a video. But then I look at all these, like, masterpieces, and I'm just terrible. That's the reality.
Time to scrap my housing and restart.
I know.
New inspo.
It literally made me want to clear out my entire housing plot and just start over. Like,
yes.
I mean, I was just so impressed at the level of skill and talent some of our like staff and students have. It's incredible, honestly.
It was so nice. There were staff involved. There were definitely non-staff involved, and just getting to see everybody's housing and seeing all their hard work was just phenomenal. I really enjoyed it a lot.
For sure, for sure.
So something else that I personally really wanted to talk about was just giving out or sending our suggestions for the server and just giving feedback. So like we've had the Poltergeist team, they're a new team, and what they do is they go over the suggestions and feedback. So I think it's important to just remind each other that it's so helpful for players, staff, non-staff to share any ideas they have.
Definitely.
A lot of them are working hard to just discuss it and make sure that people are being heard. So
for sure. And this server is for you. So we want to get your ideas and takes on the stuff that we have, the features and what we can improve on. And Poltergeists are just wonderful people who are taking those suggestions and actually getting them implemented. So that's just a great thing.
Yes. And also Poltergeist applications are open. So if you want to be a part of that team and help manage these suggestions and pass them to other people like the developers and the game design team, you definitely should apply. It's so fun. They're all great people. So
for sure.
Check it out.
At the start of the month, we saw a huge promotion. Aria was announced the new head of academics, and that's such a big deal. Congratulations.
Yes, we love Aria. She is such a fantastic person, and she's been a great professor, and so her being in this new position is just great for the team, and it's so exciting.
Literally. Well, we decided to interview her to get her take on what it's like to be the newest member of the head staff team. So here's that for you guys.
And so we're here today with Aria, Miss Head of Academics. Say hello.
Yay.
Hello.
So we've got a couple questions prepared, just asking about the transition and how things are going with academics, so we can get started on that. So how was the transition on becoming head staff?
The transition has been pretty smooth. The academics team has been very supportive throughout the process, and I'm excited to continue working with them.
That's awesome, honestly.
Love that.
And we know you have a lot of backgrounds in the academics department. Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about your previous experiences?
So I first joined the team in 2017 and became a professor later that year. I took a hiatus from staff at one point in 2018, but came back to the academics team early 2019. I've always loved working on new lesson plans and coming up with ways to make classes more interactive for students.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great. We love an experienced Potterworld veteran.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And what did you teach? What are the things that you've taught? What are you doing? Oh, whoa.
My favorite classes to teach were magical creature studies and mythology, and also flying.
Yes, we love that. Flying is so great, although my computer can't handle it. It's fine. What is something you like about working with the academics department?
I love working with the team and getting to see the ideas that the academics team members come up with to make classes interesting and exciting for players.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy all of the interactive classes that we have, for example, like potions. And I'm really looking forward to what you have in the future of academics. Is there anything you want to add on that?
Yeah, so the academics team is currently working on more interactive lessons that involve a variety of different activities. These changes can be expected to be more prevalent with the release of the Rebellious update.
Wow, the Rebellious update. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the interactive classes.
Thanks for taking the time out of your day and your busy schedule, I'm sure, to talk to us. And we're so excited to see what you do with the department.
Awesome, thank
Yes.
you.
Well, that was the interview with Aria. It was just incredible just hearing her take on everything. Because we
For
see it
sure.
from our perspective, but it's completely different perspective for the person
I
who's
know.
joining the staff team.
The academics department is going to flourish under her leadership, so we're just really excited to see what comes next in that area.
Definitely. So, we thought we'd close out today's conversation, WizNews After Hours, with a throwback to an old WizNews tradition. So, we're going to do Name That Staff Member.
That's so cool.
Yes! So, do you know who this is? Any guesses? We'll reveal the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guessed Aquacia, then you're correct. Comment down below if you got it right.
Yeah. And that about concludes our WizNews After Hours episode 1. Hopefully not the last
Yes.
one.
Oh no, definitely not. There will be more.
For sure. But if you guys like this or you have any suggestions, feel free to comment down below. We're gonna try and experiment with the way the show works and hopefully make it as fun as it can be. I know I had a lot of fun recording.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun just being able to talk about everything. Doing those interviews, it was a blast.
Yes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.